This is North Myrtle Beach Chiefs basketball on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network, and it starts right now.
Hello and welcome to the North Myrtle Beach High School gym as the number 15 North Myrtle Beach Chiefs get ready to take on the Marlboro County Bulldogs. The Chiefs 15-2, 2-2 in region play, while the Marlboro County Bulldogs come in 14-5 and an undefeated 4-0 in region play. I'm Brandon Biscombe. I'll be bringing you all the action here tonight. And joining me as per usual, Tyler Kerpen. Tyler, a very tough one tonight as they are coming. The Chiefs are playing against a very strong Marlboro County team who have been absolutely dominant in region play so far this season.
Well, maybe the game against Darlington sort of lit a fire under them. They're back home, first time in a week, and the last time we were here with the boys team, it was a double overtime thriller. Maybe there's some magic left, but it's going to be tough. Marlboro County, as you said, undefeated in the region. The Chiefs and Ryan Walker would surely love to be the team to take down the only undefeated team left in Region 6 and 4A.
Yeah, that would certainly help the Chiefs advance in the region as they are tied in a gridlock with two other teams in Myrtle Beach and Darlington in the middle of the pack at 2-2. Myrtle Beach tonight playing against Hartsville, while Darlington is at Wilson. So an opportunity for the Chiefs to potentially get into the upper part of the region, of Region 6. North Myrtle Beach, number 7 in the quadruple A coaches poll, number 8 in Max Prep's quadruple A rankings. They are averaging 57.3 points per game, while opponents are averaging 48.7 points per game. And like you mentioned, last game, a 68-57 loss to Darlington, which I'm sure, at least hopefully for Chiefs fans, has lit a fire under the belly of the Chiefs. As that, I would certainly think that a lot of fans, and I would assume Coach Walker, thought that was supposed to be a winnable game for the Chiefs.
Well, the last time the Chiefs lost in double digits was their region opener against Myrtle Beach, and after that the Chiefs won 2 straight at Wilson and versus Hartsville. So maybe this is deja vu. Maybe it's the start of getting back on a little win streak.
Yeah, and this would certainly be a big win for the Chiefs against a very strong Marlboro County team. Marlboro County once again comes in at 14-5, 4-0 in region play. They are averaging 66.6 points per game. Opponents averaging 52.7 points per game. Their last game was a 74-66 win over those Myrtle Beach Seahawks we were talking about, who beat North Myrtle Beach so handily in the region opener. But the Chiefs in the head-to-head matchup between these two, 5-1. Chiefs have only lost once. That was last year against these Bulldogs. The last head-to-head game was a 48-41 victory for the Chiefs at Marlboro County. So that certainly has to keep your spirits up if you're a Chiefs fan.
Well, remember, that was last year.
Yes.
This is
yes.
this year.
Oh,
this is a new culture with a new coach.
Of course.
But, Brandon, as you were saying, how Marlboro County, almost said Darlington again, Marlboro County has been very dominant in region play. Well, I actually have the scores here written under the key victories section under my game notes here. So on January 10th, their region opener, they defeated Wilson at home 75-58. So that was a 17-point win by double digits. On January 14th, they won 58-54 against Hartsville, at Hartsville, may I add. And on January 17th, which was 1 week ago today, they won at Darlington, a tough place to play, Darlington.
As we saw ourselves this past Tuesday.
Well, Marlboro County went in there and took care of business with a 23-point victory on January 17th, 74-51. So they can prove that they can win on the road, as they are 5-3 on the road this season. But they are beatable, as they did lose a few non-region games on the road.
I mean, the surprising thing to me, I mean, granted, especially in non-region play, Marlboro County's opponent's strength of schedule wasn't all that great, but the Chiefs are still ranked in the state, whereas Marlboro County are not. So, as well as in the region as well.
Well, I don't know if you checked the Max Preps rankings, which updated, I believe, this afternoon.
Yes.
Both the boys and the girls team have now slipped out of the top 1,000. The girls did their part earlier, so you think they're going to start making their way back up towards the top 1,000. Now it's up to the boys to do their part.
Yep. So as we are just about set to get starting lineups and the tip-off underway. So we'll get ready for starting lineups right here.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to North Myrtle Beach High School. Home of the North Myrtle Beach High School. Tonight, the Chiefs taking on the Bulldogs of Marlboro County. That's throughout the last activity, principal Teresa Ty, athletic director, Coach Joe Quigley. Last, will you please show respect to all coaches, players, and officials. But most of all, let us show respect to each other. That being said, let's play some basketball. First, we're visiting Bulldogs of Marlboro County High School. Number 2, a junior, number 2, Devontae Oliver. Senior, number 10, Jameek McCoy. Senior, number 12, Ryan Dupree. Junior, number 13, Dre Scott. And a senior, number 23, Wesley Brown. Head coach, LaTroy Grace. Assistant, Gerard Coachman. Assistant, Travis Zimmerman. Athletic director, Coach Bobby Collins. Principal, Mr. Darren Farr. Staff, Ms. Robin Johnson. Introducing Marlboro County High School varsity cheerleaders. And now, let's get ready for your North Myrtle Beach High School Chiefs. At the guard position, the senior, number 2, Travis Collins. At the guard position, a junior, number 3, Jackie Morrow. Center position, a junior, number 5, Kamani Knox. At the forward position, a junior, number 12, Cameron Henley. At the forward position, a senior, number 32, Cameron Gorgos.
So there are the starting lineups for both teams. We'll run them down real quick. First, for the Bulldogs, it will be Devonta Oliver, number 2. number 10, Jameek McCoy, number 12, Ryan Dupree, number 3, Dre Scott, and number 23, Wesley Brown. And for the Chiefs, it will be Travis Collins, Javi Marlowe, Kaimani Knox, Cameron Henley, and Cameron Gorgas, as we are just about ready for a tip-off as Marlowe and Scott get tip-off, and the tip-off will go to Marlboro County. They're going right to left as they pass over to Scott. Now passes it over to Dupree. Now hands it off. Drive, kick out, under the basket. Lost the ball, however, and stolen by the Chiefs. Marlowe now with the ball. Passes it out to Henley. Henley getting a bit of a double team. Kicks it out to Marlowe. Marlowe back over to Henley. Henley tried to pass it inside to Knox, but an errant pass is stolen by Marlboro County. Oliver with the ball. Kicks it out far side. Now a whistle is blown. That ball was tipped out of bounds, so it will remain Bulldog ball.
Well, it's nice to see that Travis Collins is back in the starting lineup tonight off of his short injury leave.
Oliver with the ball, bringing it near side, now kicks it out. Stutter step, drive, kick out. Long two by Brown, no good. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Marlowe pushing the ball up, driving far side, passes over to Henley. Henley back near side, now back over to Marlowe. Almost lost possession, but is able to recover. Now passes it over. Now Knox with the ball, getting it out to Marlowe at the point. Marlowe over to Henley. Henley brings it back out. Now kicks it out to Gorgas. Now Marlowe with the ball at the point. Now back over to Henley. Henley bringing over to Marlowe at the point. North Myrtle Beach taking a long time as they pass it over to Marlowe. Marlowe almost lost possession. Tried to get it inside to Knox. Scrambled for the ball, but the Chiefs are able to recover it. Marlowe with a long two drains it. And that's the first points of the ball game. 2-0. Chiefs in the lead with just over 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
That was Travis Collins.
Okay, that was Collins. As an inlet pass is up and in by McCoy.
Scott.
Excuse me, that was Scott.
It's okay.
As passed it out. Now Collins, Marlowe with the ball. Passes it over to Henley. Now tried to pass it inside to Knox, but that ball is tipped. It will remain Chief ball.
So the Chiefs and Bulldogs have exchanged buckets here. 2-2, 5:53 remaining here in the first quarter.
Passes it out to Collins, who takes a three from the far side corner, and he drains it. So it's a 5-2 ball game now.
He seems healthy.
Yeah, he certainly does, getting all 5 of the points for the Chiefs. Has a three, no good, rebounded by Knox. Now Marlowe with the ball, passes over to Collins, near side wing. Passes it out to Marlowe. Marlowe bringing near side wing, passes it over to Henley, who takes the three, gets it rejected, and a tip stolen by Marlboro County. Pushes it, passes it far side, but an errant pass goes out of bounds, and it will be Chief ball. Nice transition defense for the Chiefs, forcing the turnover. Well, now Collins with the ball, able to get it over to Marlowe on a slight full court press, gets it up court, and a whistle is blown. And a foul will be called on Marlboro County.
Well, one thing that sticks out to me, Brandon, number 23 for Marlboro County, Wesley Brown, he's 6'5". So Marlboro definitely has that height advantage, but that doesn't seem to bother the Chiefs thus far.
Marlowe over to Henley. Henley back over to Marlowe. Marlowe to Collins. Collins thought about taking the three, but now passes it back over to Marlowe. Marlowe back over to Collins. Collins thought about passing it inside, now kicks it out. Now back out to Collins. Collins drives, tried to put up a floater, and it gets tipped. It will go out of bounds, and it will go the other way. Marlboro County with the ball. Oliver now bringing the ball up, bringing it far side off of the pick. Now still bringing it far side. Now kicks it out. Now passes inside. Floater, good. That was Wesley Brown who put that layup in. And now it's a 5-4 ball game. Collins trying to push it up. Now kicks it out to Gorgas. Gorgas, stutter step, lay in good. Now Marlboro County thought about picking up the pace, but now they bring it out. Oliver with the ball, bringing it near side. Stops and pops. 3, no good. Rebound. Nice save by the Chiefs, but they throw it right to Marlboro County. Stutter step, lay in good by Dre Scott. The doctor is in with that lay-in by Dre. As a scramble for the ball, Chiefs are able to retain possession. Stutter step, Marlowe tried to get it inside. Gorgas now brings it back out to the elbow. Lay-in, shot attempt, no good. Rebound by Collins, lay-in good. Or excuse me, that was Kaimani Knox who lays it up and in. 9-6 ball game now.
Well, it seems like the Chiefs rebounding is back early on.
Oliver bringing it near side off of a pick. Now still driving. Now kicks it out. Wesley Brown with the ball at the point. Stutter step, brings it near side. Scott with the 3, off the rim and no good. Rebound by Gorgas. Marlowe now slowing down the pace. Now passes it over to Collins. Now back over to Marlowe. Marlowe gets a pick. Stutter step. Lay in good. Nice pass inside to Knox for the easy lay-in. And now it's an 11-6 ball game. 2:45 remaining in the first quarter. Oliver calling out a play. Passes it over now. Handoff back to Oliver near side wing. Oliver stops and pops from the free throw line. No good. Offensive rebound, however, no good either. Another offensive rebound by Dupree. And he's able to lay it in off of his own rebound. Marlowe gets it over to Gorgas. Gorgas trying to drive down the baseline. Loses the ball, though. And Marlboro County pushing it up again. Pass far side wing. 3, no good. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Collins now slowing the pace down. Passes over to Marlowe at the point. Marlowe bringing it back out to the timeline. Now back over to Collins. Now back over to Marlowe. Marlowe over to Henley. Henley stutter step. Now thought about passing it inside, but now passes it over to Marlowe. And he will slow it down once again. Collins back over to Marlowe at the point. Marlowe gets a pick, passes over to Collins. Collins thought about taking a 3, but now kicks it out to Henley. Henley drives, puts up the shot, no good. Thought he was going to get a foul, but no dice. Offensive rebound, however, by the Chiefs. Now a scramble for the ball. Chiefs able to get it back. Foul is called, and Travis Collins will go to the line to shoot 2.
And that was a hard foul on him.
That was a very hard foul, so he will go to the line to shoot 2. Minute 30 remaining in the first quarter. 11-8 score, Chiefs in the lead.
Marlboro County already has 2 team fouls. Well, there is only a minute 30 remaining, so only 2 fouls team-wise. Well, the Chiefs have been playing relentlessly thus far.
First free throw shot is up, no good. Rims out for Collins. As Jordan Duchette checks in, and as does Tyree Smith.
It looks like Gorgas and Kaimani Knox have checked out.
As the second free throw off front iron, no good. So 0 for 2 for Collins. Not what you want to see as a Chiefs fan. As a pass inside over to Brown, now passes it out. Now passes it far side, near side wing. Now passes it back out to the point. Almost lost the handle, did Oliver, but he's able to recover. Now bringing it far side, driving, passes it inside, kicks it out. 3, good from the far side corner. That was by Sean Lucas, that 3. And it's now a tie ball game with just under a minute remaining in the first quarter. Smith passes it over to Henley, now over to Marlowe. Marlowe resets at the point, passes it over to Duchette. Duchette getting a bit of a pressure defense, now over to Collins near side wing. Passes it all the way over far side to Duchette, now passes it inside, now kicks it out to Collins. Collins passes it over near side corner, no good by Henley, but an offensive rebound by Collins, and he lays it in. Now it's a 13-11 ball game, 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. Oliver with the ball near side wing, gets a pick, brings it far side, stops and pop, three, no good off back iron. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Not 10 seconds remaining. They'll slow it down for one final shot, 5 seconds. Marlowe dribble drive, lay-in attempt, good.
Yes.
And that'll end the first quarter as the Chiefs go into the break with a 15-11 lead.
Well, the Chiefs have been doing a great job. I almost did it. Marlboro County has been playing a lot of zone defense against the Chiefs, but the Chiefs have been able to find a lot of holes with a lot of passes inside to their bigs, Knox and Gorgas, and they've been able to drive, pull up at the foul line and make some very key shots, and they have a 4-point lead to show it after 8 minutes of play.
Yeah, they've been playing very well to start off this game as they try to rebound from the loss against Darlington, and they're looking good so far, that's for sure.
Well, they're not off to the same start as the girls, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
I mean, I don't think any team can quite get off to as hot of a start as the girls did in their game.
That's very hard to top. So let's go through the stats here for North Myrtle Beach. Travis Collins leads the Chiefs with 7. Marlowe has 1 bucket, the one that was scored right at the buzzer. Kaimani Knox has 2 buckets, 4 points, and Cameron Gorgas has 2.
I mean, the fact that the Chiefs were able to go on a 4-0 run in a matter of almost under 20 seconds.
It's amazing.
That just shows that they are able to get hot when they want to. As Vereen checks in, passes over to Marlowe near side wing. Now back over to Vereen. Vereen at the point, brings it out. Resets, calls the play, brings it far side wing. Driving, kicks it out to Marlowe. He stops, now drives, layup attempt no good. Rebounded by Marlboro County, but a scramble for a tie-up will force a jump ball. It will be Marlboro County ball.
So Elijah Vereen is in, Rogan Vincent is in. Looks like the Chiefs are going a little smaller.
As a whistle is blown, and a foul will be called on Vereen.
That was very quick, picking up his first foul of the night. So the Chiefs running some zone.
As a slight full court press by the Chiefs, they are able to get out of it, bringing it far side. Now stutter step near side. An errant pass almost lost by Lucas.
Travel.
And a traveling violation will be called on Lucas, and we're going the other way.
You could hear Coach Walker screaming, yeah, whenever the ref called that one, gave the signal. He's excited for this one.
Vincent inbound, now gets the ball back. Now gets a double team, but is able to get it out. Smith almost lost it, but is able to regain possession, but an errant pass goes. Layup attempt coast to coast. Oliver with the steal and the score. 15-13, Chiefs in the lead. Another double team, another errant pass, but the Chiefs are able to recover it, but it will go out of bounds, and it will be Marlboro County ball. They have the opportunity to tie the ball game up here once again with a minute off the clock in the second quarter. Oliver bringing it far side off of a pick. Thought about taking a shot, now passes it. Scramble for the ball, lost it. Still scrambling, and they will call it.
Going to be Darlington, or Marlboro County ball. You smiled at me when I said Darlington. Marlboro County ball.
As the inbound comes in, foul will be called. As Brown went up for a shot. No good, but he will draw the foul and go to the line to shoot 2.
That's on Vereen. That's his second foul.
Yeah, that's his second in just over a minute of play. So not a good sign for him, as the first shot by Brown is up and good.
Well, Cameron Gorgas is going to check back in for the Chiefs. Tyree Smith is going to take a seat. He showed a lot of intensity in the minutes he's played tonight and so far this season. And Travis Collins comes back in, leading scorer for the Chiefs thus far tonight for Javi Marlowe.
Brown's second free throw up and good. That ties the ball game back up. 15 all in the second quarter, 6:45 remaining in the half.
A quick 4-0 run for Marlboro County to start the second quarter.
A slight full court press. Chiefs are able to break out of it. Now they get a stronger full court press. Almost lost it, and they do. Transition attempt, no good. Offensive rebound, no good. And the Chiefs are able to catch a break. Vereen now with the ball. Passes over to Vincent, far side wing. Now back over to Vereen. Vereen over to Collins. Now over to Vincent, who takes a three. No good off back iron. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs pushing the pace a little bit. Double team for the Chiefs, but the Bulldogs are able to get out of it. McCoy, stutter step, driving, lay-in attempt, pass, good on the lay-in by Dupree, and one. So he will go to line for the N1 to extend the lead out to 3. 17-15 with 6 minutes remaining in the half.
Well, what doesn't
as Vereen will check out, Livingston checks in.
Well, what doesn't help the Chiefs is that they have gone a minute and 56 seconds here into the second quarter without scoring a bucket. So a little bit of a scoring drought as
the N1 is good.
As Marlboro County's 4-point deficit at the break now turns into a 3-point lead.
Yeah, they've gone on a 7-0 run so far. As another full court press, they are able to break out of it. Now Collins with the ball near side wing, passes it over to Livingston. Now over to Vincent, now back over to Livingston. Livingston far side wing, calling out play, bringing it near side off of a pick. Now passes it over to Collins, back over to Livingston. Now back over to Collins. Collins bringing it far side. His pass gets tipped. Scramble for the ball, driving, laying, good. Steal, score for Dupree. Or, excuse me, that was Lucas who scored that one. And another steal. Lucas again puts it up and in. 2 straight steal and scores for Sean Lucas. And just like that, Marlboro County takes a 7-point lead, and Ryan Walker says we need a timeout.
Well, a very, very well-needed timeout for the Chiefs. Actually, I believe I just heard Coach Walker's whiteboard just slam against the hardwood,
yeah.
So you can tell he's visibly angry.
Yeah,
I would be angry.
He is not happy right now, as now Marlboro County has gone on an 11-0 run to start off the second quarter.
And the scoring drought for the Chiefs is now 2 minutes and 42 seconds. Wow.
Yeah, not good at all for the Chiefs in this second quarter. I mean, we were talking about it at the end of the first quarter. We were thinking, oh, they're playing great.
That's right.
They're doing so well offensively, and then they come out absolutely on ice.
Well, whenever the first quarter ended, the North Myrtle Beach faithful were happy and excited and jumping and cheering, and through the course of the second quarter, it's now the Marlboro County faithful doing that.
I think the big key in this second quarter has been this full court press, which is on once again. Chiefs try to break out of it. Marlowe does break out of it and bring it over the timeline. He brings it near side, hands it off to Livingston, who almost lost it. Now brings it near side. Stutter steps, gets a pick. Collins back over to Livingston. Livingston almost got a double team, but able to hand it off to Collins. Collins passes over to Livingston. Livingston over to Knox, who goes up, gets hit hard. No foul, misses, but rebounded by Collins, no good. Rebounded by Gorgas, he misses it, but he will draw a foul, so he will go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, what has been key for Marlboro County taking a 7-point lead here, one, they've been able to intercept the passing lanes with their quickness, getting a lot of steals, which leading to a lot of points off of turnovers. And as you said, that full court pressure has been can't think of the word, sorry.
Has been their downfall so far, pretty much.
Thank you, it's been their downfall.
Gorgas with the free throws. First one is up, no good off back iron. And like I said, in the first quarter, it was a problem too. You got to make the free ones. And it's been a theme throughout this entire season for the Chiefs, having struggles at the free throw line. Second one for Gorgas. Up. Good.
Well,
Nothing but net.
now they're on the board with the foul shots.
Yep.
1 of 4
their
tonight.
First points of the second quarter, 22-16. As a pass over to the far side wing, handoff. Stutter step, driving near side is Lucas. Lucas now far side, now hands it off. Now they bring it out. Now thought about driving near side is Levener. Levener loses the ball. Stolen by Marlowe. Marlowe brings it coast to coast, laying good. 22-18, the deficit is cut to 4.
Now the Chiefs are back in this one.
McCoy with the ball, stutter step, driving near far side, laying good. He had a wide open lane, no defensive help for Livingston, as another steal for Marlboro County. They push it up, stutter step, driving near side, laying attempt, no good for Dupree. Rebound by the Chiefs, and that ball will go out of bounds. And the Chiefs will lose the ball once again, as they could not hang on to the rebound, and it will be Marlboro County ball once more.
Well, Malik Livingston wasn't quick enough to keep up with McCoy's quickness, and McCoy just blew right past Livingston and got an easy layup.
Handoff, spin move, stop, up and under, and they will call a traveling violation on Oliver. And yeah, that was definitely a traveling violation, trying to go up and under. But no dice, as the Chiefs get a break.
It would have been nice if he didn't travel. That would have been a nice bucket. Nice move.
A slight full court press. Chiefs are almost lose it. Scramble for the ball. Marlboro County gets it back. Lay-in attempt no good by Scott. And rebounded by the Chiefs. Marlowe with the ball now, slowing down the tempo. 6-point ball game. 3:20 remaining in the half. Now Collins with the ball, passes it over to Marlowe. Marlowe over to Henley. Henley back over to Marlowe. Marlowe at the point, back over to Henley. Henley near side wing. Passes it over to Marlowe, back over to Collins, far side wing. Back over to Marlowe. Marlowe back over to Henley. Henley near side wing, back over to Marlowe. Going around the perimeter. Henley now with the ball near side wing, back over to Marlowe. Marlowe stutter step, thought about driving, and loses the ball. Marlboro County pushing it up in transition. Lay-in attempt, good by Dre Scott. And another timeout is called by Ryan Walker, and he is absolutely livid with the Chiefs right now.
Coach Walker, after that bucket was scored by Scott, he just fired his dry erase marker into the hardwood, and the cap came off. It actually went on to the court of play. So, still, he's visibly frustrated. 26-18, 2:37 remaining here in the first half. The Chiefs have only scored 3 points in the second quarter. You're not going to win many games by scoring 3 points and going on a scoring drought like this.
This has been an 11-3 quarter.
Wow. Well, it's still single digits. The Chiefs still have a shot, and there's still a lot of time, obviously.
It helped that they had a 4-point lead going into the break. So without that, if it was tied at the beginning of the or at the end of the first quarter, it would be a 12-point lead.
Wow.
Marlowe with the ball, hands it off to Henley. Henley back over to Marlowe. He gets double teamed. He's able to get it out. Collins drives, kicks it out. 3 by Gorgas. And he drains it.
Whoa.
Excuse me, that was a 2. As we get crashed into.
Okay, the ball just went right through my notes. I didn't even see it. I was looking at my notes.
I didn't. An errant pass went out of bounds, but it was tipped by North Myrtle Beach. So Marlboro County retaining possession. Passes it over far side. Stutter step, drive, kick out to Dupree. Dupree kicks it out. spin move attempt. Kick passes it inside, and a foul will be called. Oliver tried to pass it inside, and a foul was called on Kaimani Knox. That's apparently his third personal already.
Wow.
As a stutter step by Scott. Now he brings it out. Loses the ball. Scramble for the ball. He's able to get it out. And that ball goes all the way back. And they will say, yes, it went off. Either they called it an over and back, or it went out of bounds off of a Bulldog. But either way, it is Chiefs ball.
So down by 6, they have a chance to make it a 2 or even a 1 possession game with the 3 here.
26-20. Collins with the ball. Thought about passing it, now does. And an errant pass is tipped, but Marlowe able to recover. Passes it over to Gorgos, now back over to Collins. Collins back over to Marlowe. Marlowe brings it out, now over to Henley. Henley over to Marlowe. Marlowe near side wing. Back over to Collins. Collins driving baseline, tries to get it inside, and he does to Knox, who lays it up and in. 26-22 with just over a minute remaining in the half. Oliver bringing the ball up slowly. Now bringing it near side. Almost gets it stripped, but he's able to retain possession. Now kick out to Scott. Scott stutter steps. Almost lost the ball. Now hands it off to Oliver, who takes a long 3. Drains it. Oliver from another zip code. And it's now a 29-22 ball game. Gorgos gets it out of the trap. Passes over to Henley, hands it off to Collins. Collins stutter step, almost lost it, but Henley gets it. Now Collins, now back near side over to Gorgos. Gorgos gets double teamed. They almost breaks the transition, now does. Passes over to Marlowe, who takes a 3 from the near side corner, no good. And that ball will go out of bounds. It will go off of a Bulldog, so it will remain Chief ball.
Rogan Vincent checks in for the Chiefs as Travis Collins will take a seat. 16.9 seconds remaining.
Yep, 29-22. This will probably be the last possession as Rogan Vincent gets double teamed. An errant pass by him gets stolen. Transition by Oliver, up, in, and no good. They will call an offensive foul. A great job by Henley getting back on transition defense and drawing the charge. 8.4 seconds remaining in the half. Quick outlet pass. Henley drives, puts it up. No good. Gorgos gets the rebound, but he's not able to put it up and in. And they will just say it's the end of the half. So that is the end of the first half. And the score after 2 is 29-22. Marlboro County in the lead. We'll take a quick break and come right back with some first half stats and get you prepared for the second half here on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network. Welcome back as we get set for the second half, and we are in halftime. So I'll kick it over to Tyler for some first half stats. Tyler?
So both teams are in their respective locker rooms. The North Myrtle Beach High School step team is on the court with a very lovely performance. 6 minutes remaining before we head back. So the stats for Marlboro County, they have a total of 29 points on the board. Oliver, number 2, has 5 points, 1 field goal, 1 3-pointer. McCoy, number 10, has 1 field goal. Ryan Dupree, number 12, has 5 points, 2 field goals, and 1 foul shot. Dre Scott, number 13, has been instrumental in pushing the tempo thus far. He has 6 points on 3 field goals.
All 3 as compared to the Chiefs, which I believe they're around 50%.
They're actually 1 of 4.
Oh, wow,
25%.
even worse than I thought. Yeah, only 1 of 4 from the line. That's not what you want to see for the Chiefs. And, we've talked about it before throughout this season, having to make the freebies, and they certainly have not been able to do that thus far. Let's talk about the Chiefs now.
All right, so Travis Collins, his first game back. Oops, sorry, ball came over to me. They're doing the half-court shot. One ball came off the backboard, came right to me. Sorry. Travis Collins, off of his injury, first game back. Actually starting in his first game back, actually. He has 7 points. Right, 2 field goals. He's 0 of 2 from the foul line, and he has the lone 3-pointer for North Myrtle Beach. Javi Marlowe, the team captain, has 4 points, 2 field goals. Kaimani Knox is leading the Chiefs with 6 points, 3 field goals, and Cameron Gorgos has 5 points, 2 field goals, and 1 of 2 from the line. So the scoring is spread out between 4 players, but you can only spread out 22 points so much. As the leading scorer at 6, hold on. Here, give me. You had a basketball, didn't know what to do with it. Who are you going to pass it to?
I was trying to see if someone would notice if they would get it.
Well, if you're wondering what distracted Brandon, sorry, I'm going to bring this up. At halftime here, AD Joe Quigley puts on a promotion where for $1 you can shoot a half-court shot, and if you make it, you get a free candy bar and a free soda at the concession stand here. But the one thing that sticks out to me are his helpers. Fresh off of the girls' game, Jordan and Jenna Berger. So
and they did this last
that's
week
right.
as well.
I mean, they're valedictorian and salutatorian. They play 3 sports. Very smart. The 2 leading scorers for the girls' team, they're probably tired, exhausted, but they're still coming out to help RAD. How nice.
Yes.
How nice. So let's go over the keys to the second half for a Chief victory.
Yeah, I mean, I think the key right now for the Chiefs is getting back to the way they've been playing,
Right.
that they were playing in the first quarter.
Of course.
And they have to get past this full court press that Marlboro County has been putting on them. That's been basically the Chiefs' kryptonite this whole season, it seems, has been that full court press. They've had a lot of trouble breaking out of it.
Well, opposing teams are going to see the Chiefs roster and see that the tallest guy that gets regular playing time, Cameron Henley, is only at 6'3", which is tall for an average man, but for a basketball player, and that being your tallest player, is kind of not really that great. I mean, of course, we have seen the Chiefs defy odds and out-rebound teams in great numbers, even with their lack of size, but when you're Marlboro County and you have more size and more length and more quickness and speed, you're going to put on that full court press and you're going to keep it until the Chiefs can prove that they can beat it.
Yeah, absolutely. This team has to get something going into the third quarter to get back into this game. There's not really much more you can say about
Not really, no.
About the first half. We'll go around the region real quick as we talked about it. Marlboro County at 14-5, 4-0 in region play so far. North Myrtle Beach 15-2, 2-2 in region play. Myrtle Beach 10-5, 2-2. Their next game tonight is at against Hartsville, excuse me. Darlington 14-5, 2-2. Their next game at Wilson tonight. Hartsville 6-11, 1-3. Their last game was a 46-45 win over Wilson, and Wilson is down at the bottom at 7-12 and 1-3. So this is a big game for Myrtle Beach or for North Myrtle Beach, because if they can win this one, and both Myrtle Beach and Darlington lose, they get sole possession of second place in the region.
Well, it's just like the girls' situation.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to help yourself by losing.
No, absolutely not. I mean, every game is important, that's for sure, in region play. But some games you would have to say are more important than others.
Oh, definitely. You gotta try and win. Well, obviously you're gonna try and win, but you're expected to win almost all of your games against teams on your home court.
Oh yeah, I mean, we talk about you talk about home court advantage. There's always arguments among sports fans of which sport gives home teams the biggest advantage, but basketball is definitely one of those that it can influence things on multiple levels. So this is going to be an interesting second half. See if the Chiefs can catch up.
Hold on a second. You said that there's 2 games in action tonight.
Yes.
So at halftime,
three technically.
3. So at halftime, Myrtle Beach is leading Hartsville 33-22 on the road.
Oh, so that's not good for the Chiefs getting into sole possession of second place, as Collins puts up a lay-in attempt, no good. That ball will go out of bounds off of a Marlboro County player, so it will remain Chiefs ball as we get the third quarter underway. Inbound to the far side corner. Collins brings it out, now brings it out to the point. Passes it over to Marlowe, far side wing. Back over to Collins. He stutter steps. Thought about driving, thought about kicking out, now does. Kicks it out to Henley, who passes it back over to Collins, who drains a 3 from the point. And that cuts the deficit down to 4.
They found a way to beat the zone by just shooting over it.
Oliver with the ball, bringing it near side, bringing it over to the corner. Now passes it inside, up and under, no good on the lay-in attempt, but it gets tipped out. Floater, no good off back iron. Rebounded by Henley. Collins pushing it up, thought about driving, now kicks it out, stop and pop, no good on the long 2. Rebounded by Scott. Now Oliver slows it down, tries to pass it inside, but an errant pass goes out of bounds, and it will be Chiefs ball.
So a minute and 11 seconds have elapsed off the clock here to start the second half. The Chiefs have the only bucket, a 3-pointer by Travis Collins, and it's now down to a 4-point deficit.
And once again, the full court press is on by the Bulldogs. Henley is able to get it over the timeline, passes it over to Marlowe, who puts up a layup, but the attempt no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs pushing up, laying good. That was Devonta Oliver who put that one up and in. Chiefs push it over the timeline. Double team. The Chiefs are able to get out of it. Collins puts up a layup attempt, but it gets deflected, and it will go out of bounds. It will go off of a Chief. So it will be Marlboro County ball. Long pass. Thought about taking a 3 from the corner. Now passes it out. Oliver now slowing the pace down, bringing it back over to the point. Bringing it far side. Now passes it inside. Puts his back to the basket and puts up the floater. Brown lays it in. 33-25, just under 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Quick outlet pass to Gorgoth, and he lays it in.
The Marlboro faithful wanted a charge on that one, but the basket will count.
Oliver tried to pass it far side, almost lost it, but now gets it back. Oliver at the far side wing. Stutter step, drives, almost walked there.
I was going to say.
Yeah, as he kicks it out, now it goes out to Brown. Brown back over to Oliver. Oliver bringing it far side off of a pick by Brown. Almost lost the ball. It goes to Campbell. Campbell takes a three, no good. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Marlowe now brings it up. Bringing it far side, passes it inside. Now kick out to Henley off the rim and no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs, and a foul will be called. And it will be Bulldog ball. As now Smith checks in for Knox.
At first, I thought that was a over-the-back foul.
I think it was, actually.
They never announced it, though.
As a lay-in attempt by McCoy, no good. Scramble for the ball, and a traveling violation is called on the Chiefs. And Coach Walker is not happy at all about that call.
That was interesting. Gorgoss went down trying to sell a charge, and Tyree Smith got the rebound and just fell on top of him, and they called it a travel.
Now a floater, no good, but Campbell will draw the, he will draw the foul, so he will go to the line to shoot two.
That one's on Gorgoss, and I don't know if you heard it, but Coach Walker voiced his displeasure pretty loudly.
So Campbell will go to the line to shoot two. His first one up and good. That extends the lead out to
7.
7.
34-27, 4:40 remaining here in the third quarter. Marlboro County still has yet to miss from the line. 4-4 from the line thus far. Maybe I'll jinx him.
Second one up, good. No, you did not jinx them. They stay perfect at the line.
It worked.
Has a slight full court press, and Smith tries to get it out. Now they finally do. Long pass over to Henley into Gorgoss. He misses the lay-in attempt. Rebounded by Marlboro County. Brown loses the handle and stolen by Marlowe. Marlowe pushes it up, lay-in, good by Collins. Nice pass from Marlowe to Collins for the easy lay-in.
He now has 12 points on the night.
Now Oliver pushing it near side over to the wing. Now kicks it out. Three, no good off front iron by Lucas. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Marlowe passes it over to Smith. Smith kicks it out to Marlowe, who resets. Marlowe passes it far side over to Henley. Henley passes it inside to Smith, who lays it up, no good. And that ball will be tipped off of a Marlboro County player, so it will remain Chiefs ball.
Well, Marlboro is still keeping their same strategy, playing in that zone half-court defense. The Chiefs are having a bit trouble beating it, but they have in the first quarter. Let's see what they can draw up here.
Marlowe out to Henley, back over to Marlowe, and he passes it inside to Gorgoss, who draws the foul. And he will go to the line to shoot two.
Gorgoss is 1 of 2 from the line. He has the only foul shot made for North Myrtle Beach at this point, as they are overall 1 of 4. So they could really use 2 free throws here to bring it down to a 2-possession game.
Oh, definitely.
As it's 35-29, 3:33 remaining in the third
free
quarter.
Free throw, good.
Nothing but net.
Yep.
That makes me even more comfortable.
35-30 with 3:33 remaining in the third quarter. Gorgos' second one up. No good off front iron, but an offensive rebound by Smith. He goes up strong. Marlowe with a floater, no good. Rebounded by, no, scramble for the ball, still up for possession. Still up for grabs, and a whistle is blown. And jump ball will be called. Possession arrow will favor Marlboro County.
So Kaimani Knox is going to check into the game for Cameron Gorgos. Gorgos checks out with 8 points thus far tonight.
Marlboro County brings the ball up very slowly. No pressure defense for the Chiefs. Now passes it over. Now passes it inside. Oh, tried to pass it inside.
Good block.
Rejected. Nice rejection by Collins. A long three. No good off back iron. Offensive rebound, however. Scramble for the ball. Oliver loses it. North Myrtle Beach gets it back. Knox with the ball. Now kicks it out to Marlowe. Marlowe almost loses it. Now kicks it over to Vincent. Vincent over to Henley. Henley thought about taking a shot. Now kicks it out to Vincent. Vincent back over to Henley. Henley drives near side. Now passes it over to Marlowe, who kicks it over to Vincent, who misses the three from the near side corner. And it's rebounded by Oliver. Oliver pushing up the pace. Thought about taking a shot. Now kicks it out. Now passes it inside. Almost lost the ball.
Good block.
Up and ender, blocked by Marlowe. Marlowe pushing it up the court. Kicks it out to Vincent, and they're going to say he walked.
Wow.
No, excuse me. They're going to call a charge on Javi Marlowe. Tough break because they had a wide open Rogan Vincent at the near side corner.
Well, back to the first block by Tyrese Smith. I was talking about his athleticism with not Coach Walker, but his mother. His mother was raving about his athleticism. I don't know if that's going to embarrass Tyree. I'm sorry in advance if that embarrasses you, but your mother likes your athleticism on the basketball court.
As McCoy brings it near side. Now hands it off. Backing down his man is Lucas.
Steal.
Now a steal. Stolen by the Chiefs. Now pushing it up. Stop and pop. Collins, three.
Yes.
Bucket.
Or two.
Oh, they will call it a long, too. His foot was on the line.
So it's now back to a one-possession game. 1:45 remaining here in the third.
35-32. McCoy almost loses it. Now hands it off. Crowd gets into it once again. And a walk is going to be called
going the other way.
Thomas.
And Coach Walker just jumped high up in the air. Did a little gallop. He's excited. His team is back in it. If you don't love Coach Walker for how much
he
intensity.
He brings the energy, that's for sure. Slight full court press. Vincent passes over to Marlowe. They're able to break it. Smith with the ball now, near side wing. Kicks it over to Collins. Collins thought about driving, almost lost it. Now recovers, hands it off to Marlowe. Marlowe over to Vincent, back over to Marlowe. Marlowe at the point. Stutter step. Thought about driving, loses the handle, and it's stolen. Pushing up, laying, good. Oh, coast to coast goes Sean Lucas. And he lays it in, 37-32, just over a minute left in the third quarter. Quick pass to Vincent, three.
Yes!
Buckets! Rogan Vincent with the three from the near side wing.
And that made this crowd go nuts.
Yeah, that was definitely an atmosphere booster. And Marlboro County, oh no, they're actually going to call that went out of bounds. An errant pass goes out of bounds. It's now Chiefs ball once again. They have the opportunity to tie the ball game up or take the lead with 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Well, no matter what happens on this possession, we're going to have a heck of a fourth quarter coming up.
Collins with the ball. Passes over to Vincent. Now back over to Marlowe. Marlowe setting up a play from the point. Back over to Vincent. Now over to Marlowe. Over to Collins. Three from the far side wing. No good. Offensive rebound. Tip out. Rebounded by Marlboro County. Marlboro County floater. Good. Sean Lucas with the floater. Good. Vincent pushing up quickly. Now over to Smith. Smith hands it off to Marlowe. Marlowe over to Knox, who tries to put it up, no good. Rebounded by Marlboro County.
8 seconds.
A bit of a full court press. getting them out, loses the handle, and a whistle will be called, a foul called on North Myrtle Beach. 4.2 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
It seems like Tyree stripped the ball, and the Marlboro ball handler just tripped on his own ball, but they called the foul on Tyree.
Tough break for the Chiefs. 4.2 seconds remaining. 4-point game. Stutter step loses it. Knocks coast to coast, and he misses the lay-in at the buzzer. Well, and that'll end the third quarter. It's a 39-35 ball game. Chiefs trailing by 4.
Well, that shot really wasn't a lay-in. It was more like floaters.
Floater attempt.
Showing some Michael Jordan there. Unfortunately, couldn't get that one to go. So 39-35 here. We have 8 minutes left to play in this one. 1 quarter remaining. It's been back and forth all game, and it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it was another back and forth quarter. Chiefs were able to cut the deficit down to 4. It was 7 at the end of the half. So a nice job by the Chiefs, but they still have some work cut out for them in this final quarter.
Well, throughout those last few minutes of the third quarter, the Chiefs were playing with more intensity than I've seen since the first quarter.
Yeah, I mean, especially after the 3 by
Rogan,
this place definitely got on its feet, and we thought that was going to be a momentum shift in this game, but the Bulldogs were able to refocus and get things back on their end.
Well, it's going to take the next 8 minutes to decide this one. If not, we'll go to overtime. I don't care. It's Friday night.
We may get another one. Hey, you're right. We seem to always get overtimes on Friday nights here. As a pass far side, now over to Marlowe, near side. Now near side wing brings it far side over to the point, passes over to Collins. Collins almost lost it, now passes it inside to Knox. Knox kicks it out to Vincent, who takes the 3. No good. Offensive rebound by Collins. He thought about playing up a shot, but kicks it out to Vincent. Vincent over to Marlowe, near side wing. Stutter step, drive, lay-in attempt, no good. Offensive rebound, and a whistle will be blown. And a jump ball will be called. The possession arrow favors Marlboro County. 7.5 minutes remaining in the game, 39-35.
The Chiefs are going to play half-court defense starting out here in the fourth.
Driving, lay-in attempt by McCoy, no good, but put up and in. And lays it back in by Scott. And now a full court press once again. They are able to break out of it. Vincent gets double teamed. He drives down the baseline, gets it rejected, but it will go out of bounds, so it will remain Chief ball.
Well, 1 minute has elapsed. Marlboro County has the only bucket, a Trey Scott lay-in. The Chiefs got to get something going here.
And almost lost the ball, did Collins, but they are able to recover. Long pass cross court over to Marlowe, back over to Collins. Collins brings it far side, hands it off to Vincent. Vincent passes it over to Marlowe. Marlowe inside to Smith. Smith starts step, passes it over to Marlowe. Marlowe kicks it out to Vincent. Vincent driving, passes it over to Marlowe, who takes a 3 from the near side corner. No good. Offensive rebound by Knox, and he will draw a foul. His layup attempt off the offensive rebound was no good. And a foul was called off of his second rebound attempt. Inbound pass over to Vincent is no good on a long 2 from the far side corner. A 3 attempt, good.
Oh, no.
Sean Lucas with the 3 from the near side corner. And now it's a 44-35 game. Another full court press. They're able to break out of it. Marlowe tries to pass it inside to Knox. He puts it up and in.
All right, they're on the board here in the fourth. 5:55 remaining in this one.
Bringing the ball up is Lucas. Lucas loses the ball. Scramble for the ball.
Steal.
North Myrtle Beach able to get it.
3 on 0.
Collins to Vincent, lay in.
Yes. Now it's a
5-point game.
5-point game. Marlboro County wants a timeout. Maybe the momentum's starting to shift a little bit.
A quick 4-0 run for the Chiefs gets them back to within 5. With 5:39 remaining in the game.
I'm not going to lie. Whenever Lucas hit that 3, I thought, oh no.
Yeah, you were thinking
said, oh,
that
no.
was kind of dagger. But
It could have been, but the Chiefs are refusing to quit.
No. And that's what this team does. We've noticed this throughout the entire season, whether it was the game against Marlboro, whether it was the game against Myrtle Beach, the game this past Tuesday against Darlington. No matter how far down this Chiefs team is, they do not quit, and they seem to come back and at least make the game a close one towards the end, even if they don't always win.
Well, they know this is a close game because the Tomahawk Drop is now playing, trying to get these fans riled up.
Slight full court press by Henley. Not really, but staying on the forecourt as they pass it over. Pass over near side corner. Lay-in attempt no good by Dupree, but he will draw the foul. Or excuse me, that was Lucas who went up with that. So he will draw a foul and he will go to the line to shoot 2. Oh no, that's actually McCoy. Hard to see the numbers when they're driving.
The colors don't really match well when they're in motion.
No. As the first free throw by McCoy is up and good.
Marlboro is now 6 of 6 from the line, so a jinx? No.
Nope. 7 of 7, and that'll extend the lead out to 7.
5:25 remaining in this one.
As another full court press almost gets a steal, but they are able to break out. Vincent with the 3 from the far side corner, no good. A long outlet rebounded by Marlboro County. Transition bucket attempt, no good. Rebounded by the Chiefs. Now Henley thought about pushing it, now it slows it down. Now kicks it out to Vincent. Now over. A long 3 from Marlowe, no good. Offensive rebound by the Chiefs, no good. And that ball will go out of bounds. It will be Bulldog ball.
So Travis Collins and Kaimani Knox are going to come over to the scorer's table. Cameron Gorgos and Rogan Vincent are going to check out. So pretty much getting the starters in there with the exception of, well, Tyree Smith. Trying to make a run here in a little under 5 minutes.
Oliver with the ball, passes it over far side, now back over to Oliver, now passes it over, now back over to Oliver. Oliver bringing it far side, spin move. Thought about going up and under, passes it inside, and the easy lay-in by Dupree. Gives the Bulldogs an 8-point lead. A pass over to Smith, now over to Vincent. Vincent thought about it, now he loses it. Scramble for the ball, passes over to Marlowe near side wing, now inside. Knox almost lost it, almost an errant pass, but Marlowe able to get it. Now Collins with the ball, passes it far side wing. Now hands it, now back over to Collins, now back over to Marlowe. Double team, getting it out over to Henley, now over to Marlowe who takes a 3, no good. Offensive rebound, however, by Knox. Or excuse me, by Collins. Now Smith with the ball far side wing. Now Marlowe at the point, and a whistle is blown. Timeout is, or excuse me, yeah, timeout is called. Or no, foul is called.
So Rogan Vincent checks in.
Vincent now with the ball, gets a slight double team, is able to get it out to Marlowe at the point. Marlowe passes over to Vincent. Vincent back over to Marlowe. Marlowe over to Henley. Henley thought about driving, now kicks it back out to Marlowe. Back over to Vincent, near side wing. Now back over to Marlowe. Marlowe at the point, passes it over far side corner. 3, good. Henley. And now it's a 48-42 game with 3:15 remaining, and a traveling violation is called. And we're going the other way.
I was going to say the Chiefs are taking a very, very long time trying to set up a
I think they
set
were
up an
trying
open
to get,
shot.
Yeah, they were trying to get the perfect shot that they knew they could knock down.
Well, it worked. 3:14 remaining in this one. Still a 6-point deficit, still manageable, and the Chiefs have the ball here trying to make it a 2-possession game.
As Vincent to inbound.
Right in front of us.
Yep. This is a big possession for the Chiefs, down by 6 with 3:15 remaining in the fourth quarter.
This game really has gone by fast.
Yeah,
Not really
it
many
has.
team fouls.
Marlowe with the ball, bringing it up. Gets a bit of a pick, brings it far side wing, kicks it out. Thought about taking a 3, now kicks it back out to Marlowe. Marlowe over to Vincent, who takes a 3. Oh, no, but he's able to get his own offensive rebound. Gets a double team, able to kick it out. Marlowe passes it inside. Knox passes it over to Smith. Over to Vincent, back over to Marlowe, who takes a 3.
Yeah!
Javi Marlowe with the 3 in. It's a one-possession game, 3-point game, 48-45. Lay-in attempt.
Oh!
J. McCoy gets the friendly rim as a quick pass inside.
They're going to call foul.
And a foul is called as Kaimani Knox comes up a little limp, and he will go down. That's not a good sign.
He's hobbling on one leg.
That's not a good sign for the Chiefs.
So Travis Collins is going to check in at the scores table quickly, taking his place. That's going to be a big loss if he can't come back quick. He's been dominant on the boards thus far.
As Travis Collins will go to the line in place of Knox to shoot 2.
Well, Coach Walker probably put some thought into that, thinking, who's my best foul shooter?
Yeah.
Probably Travis Collins.
First free throw up, good.
50-46 now.
As Cameron Gorgas will get ready to check in. He'll check in for Collins after the second free throw.
Gonna add some extra size to this lineup for
Second free throw off of front iron, no good. And a scramble for the ball. Marlboro County able to come up with it. Brown with the ball now passes it over to Oliver. Oliver passes it back over to Brown. Brown bringing it far side, now near side. Hands it off to Oliver, near side wing. Thought about driving, now brings it far side, and some pressure defense, and a foul will be called on Smith.
That's going to be Tyrese Smith with his second foul.
And now that will give Gorgas the opportunity to check in for Collins.
Give some much-needed size and much-needed strength down low.
I wonder if that was pretty much an intentional foul by Smith in order to allow Gorgas to check in. As a quick inlet pass and an easy lay-in for as a quick pass is stolen. Marlboro County going all the way, and they will draw a foul. And Dre Scott will go to the line to shoot 2.
And he's going to put their perfect free throw percentage on the line thus far, which is 7 of 7. So a minute 46 remaining in this one.
First free throw up, good. And now Collins checks in once again. Seems like Gorgas and Collins are playing hot potato in the lineup right now.
Well, Coach Walker's trying to keep his guys fresh.
As that one misses off front iron. First free throw miss of the game. As they will say that a foul.
No,
timeout was called by
Marlboro
County. So a minute 43 remaining in the game. 53-46. Chiefs down by 7. They really have to get something going at this point if they want to get back into this game. This is a huge possession. I mean, every possession is huge, but
definitely.
This one especially.
Well, possessions are running out and time is running out. We can probably assume Marlboro County is going to start winding some clock, and North Myrtle Beach, they're going to have to start rushing things and hopefully drive the ball inside and try and get to the foul line. But they're going to have to shoot better from the foul line, as they are currently 3 of 8 tonight, whereas Marlboro County, as they just missed their first foul shot, are, looks like 8 of 9.
Inbound coming from the sideline. A long pass, scramble for the ball, stolen by Gorgos. Gorgos passes it inside to Marlowe. Marlowe pushes up and in, lays it in, and one. And that's huge.
That is crucial at this point in the game.
This can cut the deficit down to 4 if he makes this free throw.
And once he makes it, you can expect the Chiefs to go back into that full court press, maybe play a little zone in that defense.
And one is good as Elijah Vereen checks in.
For Rogan Vincent. And yep, the Chiefs are going into a, I guess you could say a soft zone, maybe?
I think, yeah, it's a soft
Not
zone.
putting too much pressure,
Yeah.
but
As Brown with the ball, bringing it far side. Pressure defense by Henley. Henley almost gets the steal.
Loses the ball.
And they do. That ball goes out of bounds off of Lucas, and the Chiefs will get possession back.
so Rogan Vincent's back in. Elijah Vereen is
And
out. Timeout for Coach Walker.
Coach Walker will call the timeout. 1:25 remaining in the game. 53-49, Chiefs down by 4.
Well, that was a big possession
yeah.
for the Chiefs, being able to force Marlboro County to, I guess, dribble off a leg, dribble off their own leg, and the ball went out
Yeah.
of bounds. Turnover.
Yeah,
We're
great.
going the other
great
way.
Great job by Henley of pressure on that pressure defense, forcing the turnover.
So Coach Walker is going to be drawing something up for his team to execute. It's got to be something good. You cannot afford to waste possessions at this point in the game. Exactly 85 seconds remaining in this one, 1:25. But one thing that, for the first time, we have to worry about all night, if the Chiefs pick up another foul, that's going to put
Yeah.
Marlboro County in the bonus.
Yep.
And they're 8 of 9 from the foul line, so you don't want to do that.
Exactly. With how good this Marlboro County team is at free throws, this is a team you do not want to be sending for the freebies.
Oh no. So Vincent, Marlowe, Henley, Smith, and Gorgos are on the court for the Chiefs.
Marlowe bringing the ball up, bringing it over the timeline, bringing it far side wing. Bringing it near side, now kicks it out. Stutter step, takes a 3, no good. Rebounded by Marlboro County. Pressure defense, but Marlboro County able to get out of it. And they are able to push it over the timeline.
1 minute
Oliver,
remaining.
spin move, bringing it near side, now brings it out far side over to Brown. Brown driving near side, kicks it out, and they will call a foul on Vincent. So that will send Brown to the line to shoot 1+1.
Well, he's 6'5". He's a big guy, but he's 2 of 2 from the foul line. So far in a small sample size, he's kind of
The first free throw is up and good.
he's kind of defied the stereotype that big men are not great from the foul line.
They'll extend the lead out to 5. This one will bring it to 6 as
Lane
a
violation.
whistle is blown. Lane violation on Marlboro County. So it
That's
was a
big.
It was a miss anyway, but I believe it wouldn't have counted anyway, even if it had gone in.
Well, 5-point game, 50 seconds
Vincent
remaining.
Now gets it over to Marlowe. Marlowe getting pressure defense, gets it over to Henley. Henley over to Beasley. Now Marlowe with the ball. Near side wing. Now passes it over to Vincent. Vincent near side wing, hands it off to Marlowe. Marlowe bringing it near side corner, 3, no good. Offensive rebound.
Good
Marlowe
save
able to
by
get the
Smith.
ball. Passes it inside to Smith and
Yes.
he lays it in. 25 seconds remaining, and Coach Walker will call a timeout. Coach Smith wasn't very happy at getting that, at the quickness of which he got that timeout. But he
Well,
does get it with 24.3 seconds remaining.
Tyree Smith gets his first bucket of the night, a very crucial one, showing off that athleticism as his mother told me about earlier. But the underrated thing, what Smith did during that possession, was on the Marlowe missed three-point attempt, the ball went off of a Chief player, and it looked like it was going out of bounds. Tyree Smith went hard after that ball, was able to fling it across his body back to Marlowe and get back in play where it was open for the feed and the bucket.
Yeah.
So 24.3 seconds remaining, a three-point game.
The ref was over here talking to the scorer's table. Yes, they are going to add a few
okay.
seconds. So
27.5 seconds.
That's what I was waiting on. I was waiting to see if they were going to add any seconds to the clock, and they do. So it's 27.5 seconds now remaining in the game.
So
one possession ball game.
North Myrtle Beach, as expected, is going to go into a zone a full court press.
Yeah, you have to go into a full court press at this point. Full court press, they're going to foul. That'll send Jameek McCoy to the line.
Well, McCoy is 2 of 2 from the line. Maybe they're hoping for some luck.
I mean,
it's a 1-and-1.
We weren't able to find any stats on Marlboro County, so I'm assuming Coach Walker doesn't have any stats either to know who the weaker free throw shooters are.
Well, some teams are very secretive of their stats in this area.
As McCoy's first free throw up and good. That'll extend the lead out to 4, so it is a two-possession ball game once more.
And if they make it, Darlington is good. Marlboro County is going to go into their zone, full court. No, they're not.
Yeah. Now Marlowe brings it up, gets a pick, passes it over near side corner. Takes a three, laying good. Gorgas gets the rebound and lays it in, and another timeout is called by Ryan Walker. 16.5 seconds remaining, 56-53. Another boys game that's going right down to the wire.
Well, that basket really didn't do much other than offset the 2 foul shots made by McCoy.
And that's going to be the problem that the Chiefs find themselves in, is that they have to either make a 3
or foul.
Well, they have to make a 3 in order to not have the foul shots with how good Marlboro County are good at free throws. Not just get offset right again.
Well, the odds are stacked against the Chiefs, but I've seen crazier things happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe in their full court press, maybe we could get a turnover.
Yeah.
Who knows? But time is against us. We're down by 3. Marlboro County is currently 11 of 12 from the foul line. So that's against us as well.
And not to mention now, after this next foul, they'll only have 1 foul left to give before it goes into the double bonus. So a miss on the first shot won't result in a rebound. As the full court press comes, they try to get pressured. They are able to get it out. No foul yet. They are able to get it out.
Steal.
Rejected. Green with the ball. 7 seconds remaining. Miss by Marlowe. Steal, and a foul is called. 2.5 seconds remaining.
Oh, man.
And unless they miss both free throws.
Well, it's a 1-and-1.
Yeah.
But that hurts. That one hit off the front rim.
Yeah.
Coach Walker is kind of smirking, thinking that was our chance.
Yeah, Marlowe.
And it was a great chance.
It wasn't a wide open look, but Marlowe could certainly make that from the near side wing. And it went off front iron as Dre Scott goes to the line. First one up, good. And that'll just about wrap it up here.
North Myrtle Beach is definitely going to heave one up. The Darlington Marlboro County fans are sensing victory, going absolutely bonkers behind us.
And good as well. Passes it over to Marlowe. 3, no good, and that'll end it. So the final score here, 58-53. Marlboro County gets the win as the Chiefs fall to 15-3, 2-3 in region play, and they fall down to the lower part of the region.
Well, they had a chance to get sole possession of second place. Unfortunately, that did not happen.
Check real quick. to see if we have a
Final.
update
Okay.
final on Myrtle Beach or Darlington.
Well, one score we know of, 58-53, Marlboro
Yeah.
County. Their fans, their players, their cheerleaders will have a nice ride back to
Yeah.
Bennettsville.
They
Going
go,
home happy.
They go to 15-5, 5-0 in region play. They are the cream of the crop in the region right now.
Well, we're officially one round through of the region. We played
Yep.
5 games. We have 5 games left.
So now the Chiefs have played every team in the region once.
So the last update was 22 minutes ago on the Myrtle Beach boys basketball Twitter. They were up 54-33 at Hartsville. So up by 21 with 8 minutes.
Yeah, so I'm
That's-
pretty sure
yeah.
Myrtle Beach is going to win that one. So that means that Myrtle Beach will go up to 3-2. So they will be the number 2 team in the region after this week, after tonight's games, unless Darlington can beat Wilson, which is likely. So
Right.
Darlington and Myrtle Beach will move up, as North Myrtle Beach will more than likely move down to the 4th spot. So we'll get you some quick stats and then sign off from here. So Tyler, take it away.
All right, so for Marlboro County, they had 58 total points tonight. Oliver, number 2, had 3 field goals and a 3-pointer. That's 9 points. Campbell, number 5, didn't make a field goal, but he was 2 for 2 from the foul line, his only 2 points. McCoy, number 10, had 2 buckets and was 4-4 from the line. That's a total of 8 points. Ryan Dupree, number 12, had 7 points, 3 field goals, and was 1 of 1 from the foul line. This is a trend with the foul shots. Dre Scott had 11 points, so he was in double digits, 4 field goals and 3 of 4 from the line. Lucas, number 15, he was the leading scorer. So he had 4 2-point field goals, 8 points, and 2 3-pointers, which led Marlboro County, so that's 14 points leading them. And Wesley Brown, the 6'5 center, had 7 points, 2 2-point field goals, and 3 of 3 from the foul line. Overall, Marlboro County shot 13 of 14 from the foul line.
Yeah, only missed that one later on in the game.
And that was probably the sole reason of why they won this game.
Yeah.
Because they were able to make the freebies.
Yeah.
While North Myrtle Beach wasn't. They were 4 of 9.
That is the game right there.
Yeah, 5 points. We'd be in overtime if the Chiefs were perfect.
Yeah. That was the game in this one.
Well, that will be something Coach Walker will definitely
yes.
be emphasizing on practice.
We've talked about it before throughout this season for the boys that you got to make the freebies, and they've struggled in that regard.
But there have been times where they have been consistent in making them.
Let's run through the North Myrtle Beach stats real quick before we sign off.
Okay, so for Travis Collins, his first game back from injury, 8, 9. He had 15 points, which I believe led the Chiefs tonight. 4 2-point field goals, 1 of 4 from the foul line, and 2 of the team's 5 3-pointers. Javi Marlowe, the team captain, had 10 even, so he got into double digits as well. 3 field goals, 1 free throw, and 1 3-pointer. Kaimani Knox had 8 points, 4 field goals. Cam Henley, his only scoring of the night was one 3-pointer, and that was a clutch one that got it down to a 1-possession game at one point. Tyree Smith, showing off his athleticism, as his mom stated, who's standing right in front of us. He had 1 bucket, and it was a pretty big one when it mattered. Rogan Vincent had 5 points, 1 field goal, and 1 3-pointer. And Cameron Gorgas had 10 points, so he was in double digits, 4 field goals and 2 of 4 from the foul line. So Kaimani Knox, Cameron Gorgas, they each had very nice nights on the boards as well and in the scoring column. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough as the foul shots, I guess, did the Chiefs in tonight.
Yeah, so that'll just about wrap it up for us. Once again, the Chiefs fall to Marlboro County 58-53. Be sure to tune in on Tuesday when the Chiefs are right back here in North Myrtle Beach facing off against the Wilson Tigers. Girls will start at 6 o'clock, boys at 7:30 as always. So until then, for Tyler Kerp, I'm Brandon Biskobing saying so long, and you've been listening to North Myrtle Beach Chiefs basketball on the North Myrtle Beach Chiefs Sports Network.